I have a date coming in 10 minutes, you have 3.
To take what's very natural, sort of getting to know somebody and a first-time interaction, what that looks like, is often difficult for most people. And so to see this portrayed through the lens of autism is really what makes it striking.
27 years ago, these lovely ladies decided to create a professional theater that spoke to Judaism and created JET, and we've sort of become a theater of social conscience. And we try and deal with important issues.
Who are you?
Ever Montgomery from 4C. I mentioned that, but I know from teaching that repetition is helpful.
You're a teacher?
Typically, the sort of shows that the JET chooses to produce are generally character-driven, smaller pieces, and I don't know what an actor could ask for more than a great character and a great story.
Oh, I'm very lucky. These are wonderful actors. They're pros, and you couldn't ask for a nicer group of people to come in and know their stuff, be extremely prepared, smart questions, really put 100% into it, and most of all, you believe that they're the characters. They're real, they become them.
I couldn't teach you even if I wanted to, okay? I can lurch, I can wobble, but I can't dance.
This play is called Dancing Lessons. It follows 2 characters, Senga Quinn, who is a Broadway dancer and actress, and Ever Montgomery, who is a professor of geosciences at the New York Institute of Technology, who also has Asperger's. And they are each sort of dealing with their own issues as they meet.
So what kind of mandatory social event is this?
An award dinner, formal dress with dancing post-dessert.
The JET Theater staff reached out to us and thought that we would make a good partner in terms of getting the message out. It's a great way to begin to increase our awareness generally, and then of course to bring attention to the special issues that come out of this type of a production.
Go New York Mets, Jersey Giants.
It's New York Giants.
And why is their stadium in New Jersey?
They didn't tell me.
Ever Montgomery, as far as his placement on the spectrum, he is fairly high-functioning autistic. Fortunately, the playwright has clearly done a lot of the work for us. There are no shortage of notes sort of throughout the script that indicate focus, eye contact. You weren't asleep, your light was on.
How do you know?
I saw from the sidewalk.
Senga, my character, has been in an accident where her knee has been torn up and she is in a brace. And the issue is she can't get it fixed because she has this condition called malignant hyperthermia, which she has an allergic reaction to anesthesia. So she can't have surgery in any kind. So she's stuck being in a brace, which means she can no longer dance. So it's really caused severe depression and maybe some addictions, the way that we play it. And then in her building, she meets Ever, and he comes to her for a dance lesson because he has this mandatory social event that he is going to be recognized at, and he is obligated to do a dance. And so that's just kind of what happens, and it's about their relationship and how that grows.
It's a romantic comedy with an incredible amount of pathos, and it's just a very sweet, sweet story. So that first and foremost. And then the bonus is, of course, it deals with issues that really aren't talked about in society a whole lot. I think it's real important to understand the world is made up of a whole lot of different people, and everybody has something to offer.
What strikes me most is that it's real life. Individuals with autism are in our community, and the situations that they're presented with and challenged with every single day need to be brought to the level of awareness of most people. And so I thought, what a great opportunity to really demonstrate the struggles, both in sort of a humorous but realistic manner, and so that made it very interesting to us, and I think will be for our families as well.
I'm sure you're right, but it can't be slow. A fast song, the faster the better.
And why is that?
I don't like to be touched.
I think it's really accurate. I think the writer did a really nice job of that. Brian, who's such an amazing actor, does such a great job with the lack of eye contact, you know, and the difficulty with that, and the proximity to other people, and, you know, the physical touch, and a lot of that tactile and sensory issues are really made into something in this show which is very accurate. And the level of, you know, how literal he is in his thinking, and how that, you know, to a neurotypical person like Senga, that it doesn't make a lot of sense.
There are no scores. Okay, it's about real life. It's feeling other people's emotions and seeing the world like they do.
There's just a context that's brought here that I think allows for such a better and sort of intimate understanding of some of the challenges.
I hope that the audience, after they leave this play, will understand Asperger's a little bit better in terms of that level of functioning on the spectrum. And I guess just that it's such a sweet and beautiful love story, and to see how people kind of evolve and change. I guess maybe if they leave feeling that, and maybe feeling a little, I don't know, it's a little heartwarming and hopeful.
I hope that when they leave the theater, A, they will have had a wonderful time and will have had some type of a catharsis, and also a realization of the fact that we're all humans and everybody has value, and that we should all care about one another.
There's a line in the play that my character ever has that I believe the line is, change equals courage. And I think that the story at its core is you're watching two people who are really facing a big decision. They're at a turning point in their lives, and they're both in their own way terrified of what it could mean to try and fail. The answer to your question can be found in the symmetry of this equation. Change equals courage. Nothing is possible without courage. Everything is possible with it. Thank you.